So many good things this year, and with this being kind of a rebuild year, I don't think that the overall result of our year reflected that it was a rebuilding year. I think that we just had a lot of success still. We made so many good memories of this year, and we already talked about, like, we're not going to let one game define our season. At the end of the day, only one team gets to really end on a win, so things happen, and credit to Oklahoma. They played a really good game and made a lot of shots, and I'm really proud of this team, and I love these girls.
What did they do that just frustrated you guys, kind of got you guys out of the moment?
We knew that they were a really good rebounding team, and they just kind of won the physical battle underneath on the boards. They made a lot of shots, and we scouted their shooters as best as we could. I don't think that we could have planned for that, so credit to them for sure.
You mentioned that this team, there's a lot of moving pieces and different pieces this year. Do you think that you still exceeded some of your expectations, or obviously you still need to get further back?
Yeah.
You can assess with that.
I don't think I could have told you where we were going to end up at the end of the year. At any point this year, at the beginning, during some of the downs, some of the ups, like we never really knew how this was going to turn out. And I do think that we surprised a lot of people and really made an impact to our fans and to our community. And I think that it was such a blessing to be able to have this season with these girls and for our coaches, and with this being Coach Jay's first year, I really thought that we exceeded some expectations.
To prove the doubters wrong, you said that you were going to be
Sorry. I think that means so much, and we really never gave up, and we stayed fearless throughout the year. We really believed, and Coach Jay got us fired up and told us to keep believing in ourselves, and we did that. We showed up every single day. We worked really hard every single day, and even girls like Jada and AJ and Callie, who might not get a lot of credit at all and really don't get to play a ton, they still had to show up every day and work their butts off too. And so, thanks top to bottom, we just were such a good group this year, and it makes me so happy that we did exceed a lot of expectations.
What was said in the locker room? Once you guys got in there, Coach got in there and talked to you. What she said.
We just talked about not letting one game define our year, and just how we were still so successful, and how not only we wanted to talk about the seniors for sure and the impact that they've had, not only on us but on so many others and all of our fans nationwide. And then I think we talked about just moving forward. We learned a lot and learned kind of why we want to host next year. So I think this definitely gives us something. For those of us that are returning, this gives us something to think about, and is motivation in the off season for sure.
What was it like giving Sin a hug?
Oh, it just broke my heart. Honestly, all of them, Addie, AJ, seriously all four of them. It's crazy the relationships that we build here. Just spending so much time together. You don't think about the little things like, oh, that was our last team meal together, and oh my gosh, we're gonna be on the plane with them for the last time, and on the bus. I'm just so honored and special. They're such special people, and the four of them as a group have just made such an impact on our program.
There were points throughout this year where even getting to this point seemed like it was up in the air.
Yeah.
A chance to battle a host on its floor. You obviously knew the kind of momentum that this program had coming into this year. How pivotal was it to not stall that out and keep moving forward with this program?
I think that for one thing, we wanted to make sure that we weren't still trying to live in the shadows of last year, and we were trying to use our experience that we had from last year, but also just make sure we knew that we did not have to be that team, and that was not the expectation, that we did not have to individually be individual players from last year. That was not the case. We were not filling shoes. We were going to be our own team and go do our own thing. And so I think that even throughout the season, once we got to this point, a lot of people may have tried to remind us of that, but it was still we were doing our own thing and writing our own story, and that was pretty special. So just having the motivation to go do our own thing was pretty cool.
The journey of this team finding its own identity and doing all those things, how special and how much is that kind of a lasting part of this season? Because, you guys didn't have an easy task coming off of last year.
I think that we grew so much as a team this year. From start to finish, you could see the way that we moved the ball offensively, we got to be so much better. Our defensive scouts were honestly phenomenal. We had some I mean, our game planning this year and just strategy-wise, like I thought it was great, and it was so fun being able to mix it up on teams. So I'm looking forward to that going forward, and I do think that not staying out of the past was important for us last year, so we're probably gonna have to do it again, this next season.